And yeah, we're looking at new highs around 4,500 if we do see that.
Hey guys, Krisha here. Please be cautious of any fake comments and emails you may receive from people pretending to be Mango Research. Sean and I will never, ever contact you for investment opportunities or anything of that sort. To get in touch with the real Mango team, make sure to join our official Discord chat using the link in the description below. Stay safe out there. And remember, do it Mango. And what's up, you guys? Welcome to the Mango Grove. My name is Krisha, and this is going to be a quick analysis on Ethereum. I have Sean with me right here. Sean, say hi.
Good morning, everyone, and Krisha. Wow, all pepped up today.
Yes, sirree. We want to keep this one to the point, nice and sweet and short. So we're going to be starting off with the Mango dashboard. Sean, we're currently on that 2-day time frame. And what do you know? Ethereum USDT is long, right? This came in 24 days ago. And if any of you caught this trade based on the Mango dashboard, you are already up a good 24.27%. And this is even after the pullback that we just saw. Right,
that's like
so
1% a day after the pullback. In crypto terms, people are like, "That's not enough."
Exactly. But now getting on over to the charts because I'm seeing something very, very interesting here. So I'm currently on the weekly time frame. Okay, what I'm going to do for you guys right now is I'm going to mark out a point of resistance that I currently see on Ethereum's chart. Sean, I'm looking at this as resistance at 3,300 and around 35. Would you agree?
I completely agree. That's solid point that we were looking at as well, right? That low of that major top candle that we put in the month of May. So yeah, the resistance was tested, and at the moment the bulls are found wanting.
Exactly, but I'm noticing a squeeze-like situation. I think the wanting is happening on both sides, the bullish side as well as the bearish side. If I get on over to the 2-day time frame and just pull up that beautiful, beautiful Mango dynamic. All right, look at that. So now we're seeing that Mango dynamic actually swing right underneath price, and it's sort of leading the trend right now. So as you can see here, I already have something very interesting drawn out for all of you on my chart, and that is this diagonal. I want to bring everyone's attention to the diagonal. Now I'm seeing a squeeze-like situation wherein we have this resistance overhead at around 3,333 $33. The symmetry is real. And we're seeing underlining support on the dynamic, right? Now, I have two scenarios that I am looking at here. Okay, one is the bullish scenario, so let's start with that. Good news first, always. This is Mango after all. So I'm looking at this in that if we manage to get supported on that Mango dynamic, look for that bounce, perhaps another test of the horizontal, of that resistance, and what does this suddenly turn into? Right?
Nice.
What if we oscillate?
Ascending triangle.
Not just an ascending. Right? Now I'm going to zoom out. What does that look like suddenly?
Oh my.
So we have this beautiful, beautiful bull flag. Now, Sean, this is the first sort of scenario that I'm seeing in terms of bullish moves to the upside. Is there anything that you're seeing in terms of bullish moves?
So yeah, this bull flag that you're looking at on the 2-day time frame, what caught my eye on it was on the weekly time frame. Actually, let me just go ahead and clear out everything for you guys, hide the horizontals as well. And right off the bat, when I look at this weekly over here, it looks weak, right? The weekly looks weak. But I had to remind myself that, hey, that's 4 days and 10 hours before the weekly candle closes, and a lot can happen in that time. And I immediately, what I like to do is, when I'm seeing something bearish, I look at the amount of duration left before the candle closes, whether it be the weekly, the monthly, or even the 1 hour time frame, and then picture to myself what can happen even towards the last moments of the candle to flip that around completely towards the other side. Okay, and if that does happen, what is that going to look like? So I've done that so much now that becomes like second nature to me. I do subconsciously, and as soon as I saw this, I pictured a green candle here. And what does this happen, right? What does that like show you then? If this is a green candle right over here and we close in above this horizontal over here, well, that's going to be your weekly bull flag. So I essentially looked at this as a massive bull flag with its pole right over here, and we can go ahead and do a measured move. Oops, apologies, a bit clumsy there. And yeah, we're looking at new highs around 4,500 if we do see that. Now, this is a little bit more of an aggressive poll that I've taken. You guys can take the poll from around here to the top of this candle, and that would be these three candles over here, these past 3 weeks before the consolidation. And that does actually take us to around the same level. So yeah, 4,500, Krisha.
It's looking really, really juicy. However, it's still premature, right? We have yet to get that break. We have yet to sort of solidify of whether or not this is going to turn into that beautiful, beautiful bull flag that
But
we are
hey,
postulating.
your 2-day time frame, if it does play out, it lines up with the weekly, because we have 4 days for the weekly to close, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's two-day candles that can fit in there. After today's daily candle close, which is in 10 hours, we're going to have 2 more 2-day candles. So that's going to line up really well, Kusha, if you do see that consolidation turn into a bull flag.
And we know how fast things can move in crypto.
Ooh, and that
Right?
weekly dynamic is still looking so fabulous. Tempo's still on, so if you just use the tempo's still white, that's still bullish.
Yeah, exactly. So now getting on over back to the 2-day time frame. Now, once again, now this is the bullish case that we're looking at, okay? But of course, there's another side to this trade, which is going to be the bearish case. And this is what I mean by it's a squeeze-like situation. The squeeze comes in from that resistance overhead at 3333 and that diagonal underneath, okay, swinging in along with that dynamic. Now, as soon as we start losing this wick low right here, allow me to just mark that one out for you. Okay, so I'm looking at this wick low right here. Now, the low of this candle, guys, comes in at $2,950 on the dot. All right, we lose that to the downside, then I'm saying that this is likely going to trigger that M-like formation. Are you seeing that, Sean?
Yep.
Right, so this is the M.
It's
right
very
here.
rounded like formation at the moment that could play out bearish. So we have to be cognizant of that too, and defend against that.
Yeah, and if this actually does trigger to the downside, and for that we'll be looking for a candle body close underneath that $2,950 region. Only once we get that will I be looking for continuation to the downside, where in the measured move would take Ethereum down to $2,500.
Interesting.
Right?
So 4,500 to the upside, 2,500 to the downside. Ethereum is really symmetric today.
Yeah, and there is actually confluence on this. If I go ahead and just put on the Ichimoku cloud, allow me to just put that on. And what do you know?
Ooh, that's the daily. That's your 20 exponential.
So that's a 20 exponential, but I'm more so looking at that Tenkin right there. Right, so we have the Tenkin swinging in right along that region. If I just put off all my lines, you'll notice that we'll get a nice clean C-span trade from the Kijun all the way down to the Tenkin.
Okay, I see what you're looking at now.
Right, so we're seeing a bit of confluence, but these are the two scenarios that we're looking at right now. It could swing either way, so keep your eyes peeled on the key regions that we have just highlighted out for you. Right, Sean, is there anything else that you're looking at in terms of the bearish side of it for Ethereum?
No, I think you pretty much covered it, Krisha. We looked at the bull side and we looked at the higher time frames to see that confluence with it. On the lower time frames, I want to look at the bear side, or rather on the bear side, I want to look at the lower time frames, because we are seeing the rounded formation on the 2-day over here. Perhaps on the 4-hour time frame, we'll see a better look of this, and yeah, that does look a little bit more distributory, right? But again, this could turn around if we see the 2-day time frame come in, kick in, and see it being supported leading into the weekly close. If that weekly candle closes well, then this gets negated. At the moment, this does look a little bit weak. If we do start seeing 4-hour candle closes underneath 2,900, we could be looking for that flush down.
Yes, I agree. So guys, eyes peeled on the charts. I feel like there are opportunities on either side of the market right now. So yeah, be vigilant. And with this, trade safely, trade stress-free, trade the mango way, trade the easy way. Ciao.
Ciao, guys.